your friend captaindrs back with another video of krsndrs. And in this video, we will be talking about what is happening with the smartphones, why they are basically downgrading themselves. Kind of say a way in features are being so lost by a lot of smartphones. In a couple of months also, if you have noticed that the smartphones are kind of losing on some of the foolish things, some of the key highlights of the smartphones, which they were been so famous for, such as the price points, such as the things which they provided, that executive things, that we gonna talk about those. But it is kindly connected to some of the videos which are previously uploaded on our channel, so do check those out. And for more amazing content like this, you should definitely go ahead and press the bell icon. This is Captain Yellow, and let's get started. The firstly and a kind of a very highlighting feature of the smartphone is that definitely its design. We basically really easily get attracted to the designs of the smartphone and get connected to it with a lot of different types, such as the back panel, such as its glass, such as the way of the size of the display, such as its aspect ratio, the front whole camera, or any type of angle which kind of connects the different type of camera sensors, layout and stuff like that, which connects to us really easily. In the past, if you have seen that the sleek and the slim designs of the smartphone were one of the big highlights, such as if you take a look at the Apple's one of the biggest, slimmest, ups and down style smartphone type of thing. It was this iPhone 6 Plus, or you can see the complete 6 series. 6S was having a thicker type of bezel, but it was having its own way of talking. But this complete 6 series was highlighting a lot of things of being a slim form factor. Till the iPhone 8, that slim form factor design was being so kept really tight, and people were crazy about the how the iPhone looks and feels, and you can easily get attracted with that really dingling of that really slimness of the smartphone. Same goes with the Samsungs, which they were making at that moment with their S series or Note series. Note series can't be a really slim because they have to put the pen inside of the phone itself. So they were kind of thicker, but their S series, and if you talk about the Huawei P series, was having that slim type of design. And by the time the slim design move ahead apart, we started to lose some of the big highlight of the smartphones apart from it, such as the high frequency bands, such as the wireless connectivities and stuff like that, were been so tinily removing from your smartphone, because the phone have to get yourself into the slim form factor and have to have some of the cool things also inside of it, such as processor, camera, and all the other things. That's why the iPhone camera was kind of having its own way of bezel and was popping out of the smartphone. But if you took apart, currently we are able to see some of the thicker quality based smartphones, from the iPhones, each and every Android or phones on the budget side. Very few of the phones are there who have a slim form factor. Keeping aside that curved display and AMOLED stuff, there are very few of the smartphones who follow that really slim streamline of the smartphone. And you might be able to see that come ahead and transition into that type of feature. But in between, we lost some of the cool features out of the smartphone, such as very important the headphone jack. In a way, they also wanted to sell their their earbuds, or you can say the wireless TWS. And by the time the phones get thicker, some of the things also get added on the top of it. But the removal of the things in the past have been so adding in the current type of technology. So it's kind of having its own way of using now. On the screen, you might be able to see a kind of a summed up opinion of mine. The first preference of the brand. See, every brand has a very own first preference. I'm not judging them by anything. In budget side, there might be a very highlighted feature of the camera, the battery might be there, the microphone quality, the audio, the display, the processor. Everything has its own ups and downs. The more money you pay, the more better you get. It was in the past. Currently, that complete define has been changed to getting this much best. In same, it was in the past, but it is transitioning into the flagship. Very few of the brands in the past who were into the flagship, such as the Samsung, Apple, Huawei, and Google Nexus was there, and kindly ups and downs with some of the other brands who were taking the position, such as Oppo was there, Realme, Xiaomi, and stuff. Not the Realme, Xiaomi was there in the kindly tightly population, um, or they were contributing after the removal of the Huawei, but it was having its own way of topping. But times passed. Currently, we are able to see some of the ups and downs coming around from the smartphones. In the past, as I told you, there were a few of the brands into the flagship, and the transitioning of that same thing is happening. Currently, there are a really tight competition into the flagship market. Samsung is there. There is also Apple, Google, Oppo. Oppo also makes their flagships. Even Xiaomi makes their flagship. Every other brand, even Techno makes their flagships, and each and every have its own way of talking. Techno Phantom X3 Pro has that retractable camera, while the Xiaomi has a really good design and topping up it a really good quality of the cameras. Xiaomi 13 Pro basically. The Oppo finds are having its own way of topping. Oppo Renos are having a streamlined design and some of the things on the top of it. And that same goes with the Samsung. Samsung is known for its Android productivity and the stuff like that you can carry out from the Android to Android. Google is known for the cameras, it is in the flagship too, but their cameras are basically known for its that. And all the other things except the very post highlight is kind of a okay. Even the iPhones are basically known for its iOS productivity, and in the past there were cameras which phones. Currently, they are also appreciated, but having its different type of skin tones and stuff like that has been added on the top of it, which doesn't feel a lot good. I know it is kind of attractive in the current smartphone era as if into the competition, but if you compare it with the really past of their smartphones, it is having its own way of ups and downs. You definitely go after taking the iPhone photo. You should be mostly, if you know of basic editing, you will be editing on the top of it, which is happening into the past with their iPhones. Their photo quality was kindly, known for shareable on the social media post, and that was the biggest highlight. But currently, that same thing is kind of clinching into the iPhone market, and same goes with the other phones too. The wireless time. Basically, by the time the evolution and stuff like that happened, uh, the removal of the headphone jack can be seen into the sacrifice manner, but in a way of the really purely, we are able to see the wireless stuff happening really fastly. Wireless charging came, wireless headphones came, wireless many other stuff finding that wireless valves and wireless connectivity and stuff like that can be seen on the top of it. Also, your network cellular is completely wireless. Basically, it should be wireless. So in the past, there were only 2G, 3G, and 4G. Currently, that is also 5G. I believe that the 2G, 3G antenna bands might be supported already onto the 5G in a very small tiny manner on the millimeter wave or something like that. But in a way, also we have seen that the wireless connectivity has updated in a really big manner. So in that manner, the Bluetooth was having a really load on it as per me, because the Bluetooth 5.1, no matter how good the Bluetooth 5.1 was, but still there were a really good amount of the latency and the problem. And the phone is heated, then the Bluetooth quality definitely get affected. And if you are onto the traveling, if it is if your phone has the Android Auto, or you can see the Apple CarPlay, then we can see that happening really easily. And by the time this wireless connectivity age was transitioning itself, the cost of the Bluetooth was also kind of happening. And in the past, we were able to see some of the only phones which were having the wireless connectivity had a high frequency, which were in the flagship kind of category. But keeping aside, currently the smartphones in the budget era are also having a kind of a good quality of a Bluetooth quality. But that's good thing. It is a kind of a really good evolution, but only in a manner that remote after headphone jack is seen into the budget also of smartphones too. It shouldn't be seen on the budget side because very few of the people are there who definitely go ahead and buy smartphones with that TWS. They basically go ahead and buy a Type C based, or you can say the Lightning based earphones, no matter if it's iPhone or Android in the budget set. And since this transition is happening to the wireless connectivity, the then needs a lot of attention to detail to the processor with the wireless connectivity, the Bluetooth, and the Bluetooth 5.3 is evolutioning in a really big manner. We might be able to see the Bluetooth going to a really big amount in the future. We might be able to see that too. By the time the 5G evolution came, that scene has been gone at a really big number. we basically look for a transitioning happening from first smartphone to the second smartphone. Such as if it's the iPhone 11 Pro Max, then the iPhone 12 Pro Max should be a powerful and good enough to carry around that iPhone trophy. And Apple do in a really good manner. That same goes with the Samsung Galaxy S series. If it's the S23 currently going on, and the S24 is definitely going to be having some of the good features and might be having the higher tech specs. Same goes with the Google, as if they are into the flagship and they know how to make a flagship. But currently, if you have seen user preference and stuff has been kept aside in the budget sector, there are very of the big brands into the budget side who, if the upcoming smartphone or you can say the successor of that smartphone is coming, there are some of the keys and cuts or drops from the older smartphone, and the upcoming beta smartphone is kind of lacking behind in compared with the older beta smartphone. If we take a look at the Poco F1, Xiaomi's Poco F1, kind of a really good smartphone that basically each and everyone got attracted. Even a not Xiaomi lover also might get attracted with a really good quality design, good amount of specification it provides, and a good quality camera too. But kind of that happened with the Poco F2, which was having ups and downs coming on from the Poco F2 as of the price point and each and everything. That was an example. Don't take it in a really big manner if you are using the Poco F2. It is having its own way of benefits. Those were some of the reasons why phones are downgrading. In a way, also the phones are upgrading in a bit of two also, and we might be able to see some of the future-based technology advancing in a way of the retro type of stuff. As if the things which were done in the past, we might be able to see a good result in the future. But the downgrading, in a way, also it has been happening. If you take a look at the smartphone's processor, we can start a really big conversation on this guy. And me and the Kiara has a really good amount of podcast on this thing. Check out the link in the description so you can get a really good amount of mana. This was captaindrs. You are watching krsndrs. I'll catch you in the next video. Like, share, subscribe. I'll be appreciating our work. Pressing the bell icon, you can get a stadium for more amazing content like this. Stay safe, stay connected. Peace out.